Oh, look, we get to see that wonderful garbage on the road here in St. Louis. I can't come through here without noticing it. It's just, I don't know. Is that accurate? If you go through St. Louis, do you see garbage all over the highway? Hi, I'm Patrick, and in this video, I'm back here in East St. Louis in ATS, where I've just picked up a speed motor boat. That thing is a speed boat? Okay, doesn't look all that fast, but anyway, it's going up to Quincy, and this is day 38 in the Realistic Economy series. I think in the Wednesday episode I got the number wrong, but this is Wednesday of the 8th week in the Realistic Economy series. Yeah, that's not complicated at all, considering that you're watching this on a Friday. So why don't we just go ahead and get started? I think I can just kind of sneak out through here without having to go around where the red line on the GPS is. Pretty sure this is the gate right here ahead of me. And yeah, I've been to Quincy before in the video that never worked. So this will be the first time in this timeline. And what do I mean by this timeline? I've used that phrase before a few times. Okay, maybe it's a little bit of creative storytelling, but the way I figure it, if I have to reload the save and do a day over again, I consider that like whatever happened before I reloaded the save happened in an alternative timeline. So, yeah, that's how I guess I would explain that. Now, as for this boat, not really sure how fast it is, but it does have speed in the name, so maybe it just has a really powerful engine. But it doesn't look all that special to me. I need to get over. And yeah, I crossed a solid white line. I know, I shouldn't have done that, but there wasn't anybody behind me, and well, it worked. So leave me alone. And yeah, once again, we're crossing the Mississippi River, going into Missouri, because that's how GPS takes you to Quincy. For reasons I don't know, probably because it's the fastest route. And yeah, I'm not going up there. I don't have time to visit the whatever video that is, but oh, look, we get to see that wonderful garbage on the road here in St. Louis. I can't come through here without noticing it. It's just, I don't know. Is it accurate? If you go through St. Louis, do you see garbage all over the highway? That doesn't seem good. But see, there's more over there on the side, and well, that shouldn't be there. This is a good time for me to say, don't be a litter bug. You know what I do with trash when I have trash in my car or my pickup truck? I drive a pickup truck in the real world. I throw it behind the seat. And then, every now and then, I get a bag and I clean it out and I throw it in the trash. I honestly don't have a lot of trash in my pickup truck, but when I do, I don't throw it out the window. Because that would be bad. Thinking I need to be in the right lane up here. And looking at that mirror there is kind of handy, being able to see. Nope, I was right. All right, so exit 210B. We're heading north. The car that was coming up behind us didn't seem to mind me merging, so I merged. And this is not a World of Trucks job, so if the speed limit ever goes above 65, I'll be able to also go above 65. That's great. For now, since it's 60, I've set it to 65 because that's 5 over the limit, which is about where I keep it in ATS and ATS2 when I'm, paying attention. There was a big sign back there about obeying state law. I didn't actually have time to read it because I was going too fast, and I guess I could have pulled over to see what it said, but I'm going to pretend that it doesn't say anything I need to know right now. Now, there's a vehicle up ahead, and at any moment the adaptive cruise control is probably going to kick in. There it goes. So apparently they're going 67. Now they're only going 61. Okay, we're all right. Okay. So, my suggestion is, if you're on a large highway like this, it might be a good idea to use your cruise control and set it to the actual speed limit. Or a couple miles over. You don't want to speed too much. In real life, I usually set it to within a couple miles of the speed limit. according to the speed that I usually register in my testing on my dash cam, which has a GPS speedometer built in. My speedometer is actually 1 mile per hour slower than GPS registers, and I checked, and that's pretty much the case at low speeds and high speeds. I tested it at, I think, 20 miles an hour, and then 35 miles an hour, and then again at 50 miles an hour. And every time, whatever the speedometer said, the GPS registered 1 mile per hour slower than that. So I've always heard that the radar system that police use has like a couple mile per hour plus or minus margin for error. And most police officers that I've heard talk about it say that they basically, within 5 miles an hour, they don't even look at you, and usually anything over 10 miles an hour, you're more likely to get pulled over. And of course, that only goes for the United States, but I think that's the situation in most of the U.S. No, from what I've heard, Europe is a lot more careful about their speeding. I've heard that they pretty much stick to no faster than the limit, although I kind of question how honest those people who said that are. So if you're from Europe, you can tell me in the comments, do you strictly obey the speed limit, or do you is there a margin for error, or how do you do it in Europe? And we're back here in Hannibal, where they like to remember Mark Twain. Oh, he actually stopped, but oh, can't see the light. Now, I remember this from the video that didn't happen. That on the GPS, it looks like when the highway curves up ahead that it narrows to 2 lanes. It doesn't. Seriously, how are we supposed to know when the light turns green? Like, I can't see the flat, and that truck beside me is even further up than I am. I'm guessing, completely guessing, that the light has turned green. That seems like a problem. So yeah, even though it looks on GPS like the road's going to narrow to 2 lanes, it's not. It's going to stay 4 lanes, and here we have a school. Oh, and over here to the left, we have a truck hauling a tractor. I think that's an Owl brand tractor, which looks a lot like maybe a Challenger, I'm guessing. No, most, I think most of the yellow tractors in the real world are, or at least in the United States, are Challenger brand, which is owned by AGCO. The pickup truck back there is kind of blasting the radio. Alright, so right lane goes left to Burlington, but the left lane goes right to Quincy. That isn't confusing at all. There is a billboard, Explore Illinois. As I cross the Mississippi River into, you'll never believe it, Illinois. Or as it's properly pronounced, Illinois, because the S is silent for some reason. And Quincy has been discovered. Although the fact that the photo opportunity was already filled in is pretty good evidence that I've been here before. Now, last time I was here, I turned right on red. That's in that video that never happened. I turned right on red here, and I got a ticket. I'm not going to take that chance this time. I'm going to sit right here until that light turns green, because I don't want to lose the $150. I really don't. This job is not paying all that well. I'm going to end up taking a second job after this one, because I'll need the extra cash for the day. But yeah, I couldn't take the chance with that $150 fine that you get for running a red light. And by the way, this job is going to Subtropica, which is the underground storage here in Quincy. The previous job also went there in the video that never happened. Oh, it's the infamous BMW M3 GTR. Of course, that was the car that you wanted so badly in Need for Speed Most Wanted. And they just zoomed around that corner. And then you finally get it at the very end of the game. And then Need for Speed Carbon starts. And of course, you're starting out in that very same car. And what happens? You lose it immediately. So, yeah, you really only get that car for after you win Most Wanted. It's always kind of annoying, but oh well. Wonder what's in there. Okay, so to get in here, I'm going to have to make a wide turn and actually go right there. So let me see where to park. Alright, parking in the red zone. Yes, I am parking in the red zone. Because where would you put a boat other than underground in the red zone. Okay, there's the parking, and it looks difficult, but the uh, the last time I parked in that same parking spot, it turned out not to be that bad. And there is a train going underground right there. Now, before I made the turn and come over here, there was a solid wall right there where that train came out. That's interesting. Let me roll the window down. This is not, like I said, it looks difficult because it is, but it's not impossible because I've done this before. And of course, I have no video evidence that I did it before, but maybe. Oh, that's close. Okay, clear over there, and I think I've got it. And there's another train. Yeah, I'm backing up really slowly. I don't want to go off the rails. And there we go. So let's see what we get for this first job. All right, 985. So yeah, that covers today's loan payment. So not too bad, but I still need another job because the goal is $1,500 a day. So let me see if I can find a $600 job. Okay, well, I don't know what the guy in the green vest is telling all those men in the orange vest, but he doesn't seem happy. But I'm happy because I got this wheel loader going over to Springfield. So back on the road. That message again. Oh well. This is a little bit of a tight turn here. And I'm not all that certain about how to get out. What is that over there? Not sure. It's too dark to see it. Oh well. Let me turn on the flashing strobe here. That says I could go either direction. That was the entrance. Can you go out the entrance? We'll find out. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? A train comes through that solid wall there to the left and runs me over. Oh, okay. Even though we came in over there, we're going out over here. And the lighting situation, not all that great. just so I can fill in a little bit more of the map, I'm going to go this way. There goes a train over there. And if you look in the bottom right corner, right there, there's a train there too. Can I do this? I can't see, there's nothing coming. So it should be fine. Yep, there we go. And the loan payment went out while I was unloading the boat. And now got another job. Now, I was looking for a $600 job. It turns out this is actually somewhere between $800 and $900. So it's actually going to end up doing pretty well today. There was another job that paid just a little bit more that was going to Effingham, which is another city I haven't visited yet, but this was half the distance for like 10% less money. So 50% less distance, 10% less money. Yeah, that would have been a bad deal to go to Effingham. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to slightly go through the main part of Quincy to get out of here. I'm going to try to stay in my lane, though. What do you think? Should I pull over here and check out the scenery? I see there's a mural on this wall over here to the left. And a park to the right. Let's find out. All right. What do we? Did I miss the? Did I seriously miss the trigger? There it goes. All right. Now let's see what it looks like. Okay, we got Between Two Rivers. It's a park. Washington Park? Got a statue of somebody. We have some, a building of some type. Not sure what that is. We have a message saying to press escape to skip the cutscene. We got us a church over here to the left. Gas station to the right, it looks like. In the bridges of Quincy going across the Mississippi River there, they've got two bridges, one going into Missouri, one coming out of Missouri. Of course, we have some stuff, we have some things, we have a gazebo. Now see, there's a waterfront here, riverfront area that would have been a good place to drop off a boat. But no, we dropped the boat off in an underground storage facility because that makes sense. And we're back. So, did we lose a little time? Yeah. But it'll be fine. And, oh, we got another mural over here to the right. Some flowers. Have a Volkswagen Golf to the left, because why not? And light turned green, so let's get out of here. We've got just a little over 7.5 hours to get to Springfield, and well, it's like a 2.5 hour drive, so I think I'll be fine. You got to look around a little bit. Look at that weird looking crane over there. That's some construction crew right there. And shopping center, it looks like is that a lobster? Is that a oh, it's a car wash. It's a car wash. Looks like, yeah. Interesting. Interesting. So, and it even mentioned Hannibal, Missouri. Not going to Hannibal, I'm going to Springfield, Illinois. We've got some cones here, got some work on the road going on. Still not sure where the fuel gauge is on this truck. Where's it at? Road's kind of straight, so I can look down. Found it. Thought it was on the right, but it turns out it's on the left. Okay, so yeah, it's to the left of the bottom left, not the center right. I don't know what that thing is. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that's okay. That's just telling you which screen you're on. And please don't hit me. Thank you, car. Thank you, car, for not hitting me. Now that I've moved over to the left lane to pass, I am fully expecting to not be able to get up enough speed. Oh, it's a river. Farmland, both sides. We've got a 4-leaf clover interchange that we're going through. And there's another truck stop over here to the left that we can get off and go to. Now that I've seen my fuel gauge down there, I'm seeing that I'm going to need fuel probably after I drop off this job. I'll go to find a truck stop and fill up. That's the plan. You might be screaming at me right now, why are you hogging the left lane? And the answer is because I can. I'm eventually going to pass these trucks. And well, I said I was. Turns out, probably not. I have some signs here. What do they say? 55. No, 65. Okay. The truck is turning, so when it's gone, I'll just get over and ride. Although I see up ahead a truck merging onto the interstate, and also GPS says to get to the left. And that said left lane ends. I misread the GPS. Oh, that's interesting. The right lane becomes the left lane. I'll just stay in the right lane and let the cruise control decide how fast I'm going to go. Mr. Lincoln's hometown, yeah, Springfield, Missouri. No. Springfield, Illinois. There goes the train. Springfield, Illinois, home to Abraham Lincoln. Over. And this is kind of a sharp curve, so I'm going to try to slow down. Turn the engine brake off, and just let gravity keep me from going too fast here. Now we got to get to the right, left, the left. Yeah, do I know which is right and which is left? Absolutely, I know. Sometimes I get them confused anyway. Springfield's discovered. Look at there. Trying to look down at the bottom left corner to see what that said, and of course, that turned the entire screen to look down there, but oh well. And of course the light turned red before I got to make my turn. That's fine. There's a fire truck over there with the Illinois state painted on the side of it. Let's look around, see. Okay, we have that, whatever. Pictal, maybe? I don't know. We have a car going by, blasting their radio. A delivery truck. There's an ambulance. Fire department, it says. And oh no, that may be a rescue squad truck behind it? I don't know. Had some kind of lift on it. Yeah, here we go. And ahead we have another possible player garage. To the left we have a truck dealer. Um, Western Star. I don't think I've unlocked a Western Star dealership yet. That's fine. I'm not expecting to buy another truck for a very, very long time. And here we are. What is that? There's a car coming, and I'm going to take that chance. What is that building, I wonder? That's interesting. This is a familiar looking facility. Reminds me of the place down by my garage. Let me see where to park. Oh, okay. That's not one of my favorite places to park. Hey, and guy's waving at me. That's nice of him. All right, so they're wanting me to put this thing down here in a hole. I'm just trying not to scrape the guardrail. I was sure that I put my window down before I came down here, but apparently not. All right, am I going to make it? What was that? Okay. So apparently I didn't make it. I don't want to hit the light pole. There's a buzzer going off. I'm about to hit the light pole, aren't I? No. All right. I think I'm fine now. All right. Just gotta straighten it up. Alright, I think that did it, but it says use the following key to start the engine. The engine's off. Okay, it took it. Let's see what we get. 827. So, yeah, over what, 16, $1,700 for today? That's pretty good. So, I'll see you again next week on Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.